Yeah.
Mr. Hill, I'm the real deal. Copperfield, I'm a rock star. Ice grill, $100 bills. Looking like a bodybuild, I'm a rock star. Looking clean, lot of bling bling. Tight shirt, ripped jeans, I'm a rock star.
Alright, so we're here with Kyser, and we're going to talk about his new album, Dirty Money Island. How you doing, man?
Doing good, bro. How you doing?
Excellent.
It's good.
So, you've come a long way since the Birth, Life, Struggle album.
Yeah, you know what? I think I might have been prophesying. I might have been prophesying, you know, Birth, Life, Struggle. That was the birth. I mean, that album was like really a change. I was going through at that time. I was in struggle, you know what I'm saying, and the life that I was going through at that time, it felt like it was new to me. Like I stopped drinking, I stopped smoking. I was changing from doing a lot of probably detrimental things to my life. You know what I'm saying? That I was struggling with, and I put it all in that album. Everything in that album was, you know, just kind of how I felt at that time, and you know that was the phase. That was going through. It was an awesome album. I really didn't push it though. I didn't really get to push it the way I wanted to. You know, I would like to even come back with that album at a later time. You know, can't come with it now.
Was that your first album?
No.
What year was your first album produced?
1999. My fans can help me. It was This Is It. It was Preacher. I was under the name Preacher. It was a gospel rap album I did with Pookie, with the One Man Records. Hot. You know what I'm saying? And then, like a year down the line, I did Play to Win with Launchpad Records. Did Play to Win. So that was like, that was like 1998 was my first Preacher album. The gospel rap album, and then after that, Play to Win was like 1999, 2000, and then after that, Play to Win, me and Midsection came with an album, and then after that, man, I think it's almost every year up to like 2003 until the Birth, Life, Struggle album. Like every year, maybe every 2 years I came out. Every year I came out with something new. But I never really pushed it, and that's what you got to do as an artist. Like I just like to make music. So I put the album out, I do the shows, I get a little fame, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But I still like to make my money on the streets or whatever else I was doing, and I really didn't push my talent.
So how does Dirty Money Island differ from all of your other artistry?
Well, you know, the name's almost in the title. You know, this is kind of like where I'm at now is like, it's almost a revelation. Like now I can look back at mostly like the cycles I went through with my life and with music, because music's always been a cycle way back from when I came at you with that song my brother wrote. You know what I'm saying? Way back in the day, music's always been part of my life since I was a child, and sports. So I just went through another cycle where I've been having New Beginnings boxing. You know, when I did that Birth, Life, Struggle, I was really getting back into fighting, and from that came coaching and New Beginnings boxing, and then the Lifeline Youth Foundation, and working with the community for like the last 5 to 6 years. I haven't been doing music, but I've had a music program for the kids.
For people who don't know your active role in the community with kids, can you tell us a little bit about that too?
Yeah, well, what I do is I take my life and the things that has happened in my life, the good and the bad things and the struggles that I've made it through, and seen some of my peers not made it through, and I counsel kids. There's nothing better than someone that's been through the situation to tell you some wise things about it, because wisdom is only gained through going through something. You know, some people can tell you knowledge. They can read a book and they can have knowledge upon something. They can know what happens if this happened, but if they haven't went through it, they're not wise to the situation. So I've been counseling kids through starting with New Beginnings Boxing, you know, where we teach kids through the fundamentals of boxing, how to live a disciplined, self-controlled life. Because in the ring, you got to be disciplined and self-controlled. And when someone's trying to take your head off, it's hard to be disciplined and self-controlled and calm. So, you know, if you can do that and you can cut weight and you can discipline yourself in that way, then it's easy to give up the other things in your life too to make yourself a champion. You know what I'm saying? And from that, just stemmed off the dance program, the music program. We also had a boys program, like a boys room, a girls room. We have food pantry for the kids. All these different things stemmed off for the last 5-6 years. Sad to say, we did lose funding from our main sponsor. So right now we're in limbo, y'all. So Lifeline Youth Foundation, we are looking for donators. So if you want to donate, you can actually you can contact me on Facebook, Travell Hill on Facebook. You can message me, and I can get you in contact with the right people, so you can donate money and talk to them, our directors and the owner and the president and stuff like that. But sad to say, that's why I mean this album differs from the rest, because I for the last 5-6 years, you know, I've been doing pretty well with myself, working with the community, pretty stable. I ain't really thought about music. You know, I always sang or rap, but I ain't trying to come out with an album. And then, you know, last year or whatever, I did the Iowa's Got Talent 2 years ago. That was phenomenal, and America's Got Talent asked me to come down, and I did, and that kind of sparked something. And I just started singing again, and I started rapping again, and you know, then come to find out that we're gonna lose our funding. So when this album is like all that I was going through. You know, when I'm finding out that I'm about to lose my job and have to go back out here and grind and find a job, you know what I'm saying, to be more on my own, God already prepared it though. Because I already, like from New Beginnings, boxing, the Youth Foundation, I met so many people, personal training with so many people. Big up to Josh Neer and Elvis Pachachovich and Victor Marino and Rev and all them too, because we got New Beginnings MMA, Miguel and all those guys, you know. Big up to them, you know, I've been working with them, you know, Nate Teddy Bear Wills working with them too. So this album's different because that's all the stuff I was going through, you know what I mean? You know, it's kind of what I was going through, which made me want to party. so I had to get out here on this grind, you know, but which made me, you know, want to, you know, so what I do, I'm the type of guy that I'm going through something that I gotta keep myself positive.
A lot of people may not know that they know you as a hip hop artist and rapper.
Yeah.
And a lot of people may not know that you even dabbled in some heavy metal music.
Oh, I love the rock. I love the rock. And I'm looking for a band right now too. So let me know. Like I said, Travell Hill on Facebook, let me know. I'm looking for a band, man. I love the rock. I love to sing. I mean, to me, if I had a choice, on show, go see a show, I go see a rock show.
Why?
5 people's energy on stage. I'll focus on the same project. It's hot. That's hot. You know, when I go see a rap show, it might be the rapper and some other people he may just hire for the show, or him and his hype man, or some dance. But those 5 people have been living together, touring together, practicing 3-4 days a week on the same song. That there's nothing like that, man. If you can get that many people to focus on one project, man, it's crazy.
You've been rumored to have a backpack full of these going around town and letting people know where you're
at. Man. Like I said, Travell on Facebook, Kyser.bandcamp.com. I grind, man. That's how you gotta do it, man. Like, let me see that. Look at it. Okay. This is why I would tell any artist that's trying to get out there and do things and try to do it. You got to make it your life. That's why I call this Dirty Money Island. And you see 5s and 20s. It equals $135 which is 10% of what it got started. It started to start this thing. That's 10%. That's what the Lord get. Okay? Out of this, all money, dirty money to me. So what I mean by that is that on this island, this little 35, 80 surrounded city, Des Moines, Iowa, I've been grinding. And you gotta grind. Your package gotta look right. Artists, you gotta spend money on that. Okay? If you hand me a CD and it looked like you burned it at home, I might not pay for it. You're probably gonna have to give it out for free. And if that's what you wanna do, then cool. But you will see me out here with this package, with it in my backpack, I'm looking right too. And when I go up to a customer and I'm like, and they never heard of me before, and I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying, my name is Travell, I just came out with Kyser, I just came out with this new album, it's got 12 on the back, plus the video, you know what I'm saying, it's hot to death, and must ask him for the plot. You know what I mean? They look at me like, well, it looks professional, he looks professional, I want to check it out. And then they check it out and they call back or they text back and they're like, man, this is nice. You know what I mean? And they want to get more. But that's how you got to grind. You can't sit on your butt and wait for someone to do it for you. Because when you're getting a deal, and praise the Lord if you get a deal, but when you're getting a deal, you're just asking someone to do the work for you. You're asking them to come out with a professional CD for you. You're asking them to make you sound good in the studio. You asking them to advertise you. Kyser doing everything right now.
What's your take on what the music industry is selling as hip hop right now?
I love it. I like it. It's disco. Disco to me. I like it.
Pros?
It's changing. But it's 80s. See, I've been in that. So the thing to me is it's 80s music. It's I was born in 77, so the 80s were cool to me. You know, the mohawks, you know, the weird clothes, tight, kind of tighter clothes. Everybody wearing tighter clothes now. I mean, it's funny to me. You know what I'm saying? It's funny to me, but I remember doing that back then. But you know, they wearing it's almost they wearing the loud clothes. Like, you know, we used to wear the polyester. I mean, I had a purple polyester shirt with a big black circle in the back. And I had a pair of hammer pants, and the pants came down to here, and it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Look, I remember I had the slope. Remember I had the Bobby Brown?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And that's what it is right now to me. Like, all the music's disco, all the music's dance, all the music is love. You know, it's disco. You know what I mean? It's 80s disco though. It's 80s, like the 80s music, the dance music, like, you know, but it's going to 90s. Like, people want that real stuff now. They want that. They want to get more street with it right now. They want that more. Like, I see the change happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see it's more now. The 90s is coming back. And I like it because that's my era.
Before we wrap this up,
Yeah.
Can you tell me the message associated with this album?
Dirty Money Island, the message associated with it would be, you know, if you listen to it, I'm pretty much telling you I'm back. I'm pretty much telling you, you know, with Travell, it's a good time. It's a party. Like, I'm back, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm back out here, back in the club. I'm back with, you know, selling CDs. You know what I'm saying? I'm back out here grinding. It's a good time with Travell. You should really get on the team. And then it's like, and then also as it ends out, I'm taking towards a new album where you get to know more about me again for y'all who don't know me.
Dirty Money Island. If you could hit him up on Travell Hill on Facebook.
Trivell.
You can get yourself a copy. Well, thank you for talking with us, man.
Much love, bro.
I appreciate it.
Come on,